Hi, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Dai Good Soca. And we have a well, it's me, Ripka. But we have a very special guest. I'm biased. I'm saying very special because this is Dev, Cookie, South. South is love. So, I'm naturally biased. But Dev, introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are.
It's your boy Dev. Kigadi Juve. Oh, God.
So welcome to Dai Good Talk.
Thanks for having me.
We are very happy for you to be here. And, we just want to get into who you are as a person and who you are as the artist, who you are in general. So, being from Koki, I
Yeah.
know you growing up, Dev, the barber,
Yeah.
who morphed into the king of the Juve, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody don't know the story. Everybody won't know the story. So I really want to know, for those who don't know, how much of a years ago, you want to expose the age, what
It don't matter, it don't matter.
tell us about Dev before being a soca artist. What was life like?
Well, Dev was a barber. But I still cut here now and then.
Right.
The few selected people. But I started off at Dev's barber shop when I was doing my diploma in San Fernando Tech.
Right.
I opened my barber shop. And so I used to go to school in the day and open in the evening and on weekends for the
Right.
final year.
Right.
And from there, Dev's barber shop kick off. Started to push the name, started to promote the shop. And then the Dev's barber shop name branched off into bus ride, barbecue.
No, I mean, tell us about
Boat
that. Like,
ride.
how that even, I mean, from my memory and recollection, like, how were you aware, okay, I am Dev, I'm one of the most popular shops, at least in South, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I think even developing your own, I mean, everybody understood the craft, but
Yeah.
you
But
had
the
a
name-
shop.
yeah,
You had
yeah.
a shop, it became like almost like a lineman spot.
Yeah,
Because they
tickets.
develop a crew.
Yeah, come for tickets, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So how that even, like, where that energy came from?
That
Like, how it
energy
come
came
about?
from me partying a lot and meeting different people, networking. And they decided to, promoters decided to, drop tickets by me and Tim because they realized the name was out there. And the name became out there a little more from the radio ads when they always hear in Dev's barber shop for tickets.
So you capitalize them.
Yeah, and and then we had t-shirts that we print, so the name used to be all over. Then we always socializing. Then we started a little crew with the fellas who used to be live in there, and then from there,
But
everything took
where
off.
do you think that entrepreneurship drive and spirit came from?
From since I was small, because I always did business in school. I never did any sciences,
Right.
so I was business class straight till I went tech. So I did accounts, I did marketing, I did.
So you have the foundation in terms of business. So
statistics, all them
you always
things.
understood what it meant.
Yeah, so I always wanted to do that.
Right.
So was doing business, cutting hair, and music. That was the three things I love, other than sports.
Right. So as you said, so the love for music came about from the lineman or the party.
No,
or do
it
you have
was
a
there from
background
since,
in
it was
music?
there from since in school.
Right.
Yeah, because when they had talent show and thing, partner and I we would go up and chant and sing some dance hall and that kind of thing, and then we would do it with when everybody used the music, we would get some of the guys from the school to come and play drums and things, so we would be singing over the drums, and make it a little more original. So since back then, and then I used to play pan with
Really?
with Hatters.
Really?
Yeah, in Broadway. I did finals and thing with them already, so
So
I was
you're
on the big
engrossed
stage
in the
already.
music.
Yes, I was in the music from since I was small.
Right. And then
Yeah.
you become a lineman. But the music, you never distance yourself from the business head.
Nah.
Right.
And then everything kind of like
It
goes
fall
together.
together.
Yeah.
So, I mean, running the shop, right? Obviously came with its responsibilities.
Yeah.
How
It's plenty dedication.
plenty dedication.
I remember. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I remember that is one time when I not open. But before that, let me go back a little bit. I used to cut here in a gallery.
Right.
From since I was like
This is the house in Koki.
yeah,
Koki,
I used
correct.
to cut it in gallery. And so I had a little clientele when I opened the shop. And I thought this one day, nobody came in the shop. What I was saying, I cried. I said, "Hey." Because at least one person every day when I was growing, and I was every day at least one
At
person.
least one person.
You know, because it had these slow days. So a slow day, it might get one or two. And that day I didn't get any. And from there is when I say, right, and I just go and sit down and wait for people to come.
Right.
And I just use different ways to just push the name and push the brand. And everywhere I go, I'll tell, hey, you know, it's a Baba.
Right.
And you know, and give out my call cards and whatever, and people really used to come.
Right. So you always had that hustler mentality.
Yeah, because I know
to make
once
it
you
happen.
come and they get a first haircut,
You're good.
I
You're
have
coming
you.
back.
Most of the time I have you, yeah.
So it started off with you by yourself, and when did that expand? Like, did you invite other persons into the shop to cut hair as well?
Because the workload was getting kind of heavy. You know, so I had Jason, well,
Yes,
Whisper.
Jason. Right.
I still have Kudel there. Daryl.
So people came, people go.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you had the team. You was
Yeah.
managing a team.
Yeah.
Right. And then
But you know, most of the people in the crew, not really Bowers.
right.
I is Johnny Bauer and the other Baba Kudel. Everybody in the crew, nobody is Baba. So sometimes we go like you go to a fete or we go somewhere and everybody in a t-shirt that and the seen us over and over, they will ask, all is really cut here? Or
They assume that the crew does cut hair.
that is just a name or they choose.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, we really have a barbershop.
Yeah.
Barbershop.
Right.
You know, so they thought it was just a lineman crew and that's just the name we chose now.
Right.
But it was not.
Yeah.
He was just doing the groundwork and just doing the promotion. So big up everybody who on
Was
the
a part
team
of
and
that.
who was a part at that time too. You know
Because
what
I mean, I could recall on the crew.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
crew
yeah.
is a vibe. The crew
Yeah.
is a vibe.
Yeah.
Like you gain that energy by the time you come by the shop.
Yeah.
So, okay, it was a natural transition to, okay, let me try to do my own things as a promoter. Because the
Yeah.
promoter's coming to you.
Yeah, but and the friends around, they were kind of like pushing me, you know.
Encouraging you.
Yeah, like, well, you know, so much people, why we don't try what's right first? And why we don't do this, why we don't do that? And then I was like, you know what? And then we made the jump and we start into the promotion. We do the little bus ride, little barbecue. Then we did our first rooftop party.
Right.
Then we did a house party. Then we started Juve band.
Well, tell me about the Juve band. Because literally, you became the king of the Juve. At
Right.
least, I don't want to limit it, I'm biased, but I don't want to limit it to South.
Yeah.
Because yes, we understand South Juve, Port of Spain Juve,
Yeah.
even Point Juve, and wherever else, it's very different.
Yeah, very different.
But South is Juve.
Right.
Right? So how exactly, okay, you speak about, you're all doing parties, events, simple.
Yeah.
But to launch a Juve band,
Yeah.
like what was that, what was the thought process behind that?
The crew, we always love Juve. We always party and we say, bye, we done the promotion thing already. We might as well just go forward for that because we like Juve, we go and play Juve anyhow. So better we play in our own band. You know, and we started off, the first year we started off with like 200 people, one something, 190, close to 200 or
And to
a little
start with
over
those
two.
numbers,
Yeah,
it was really good.
we started small and to start with those numbers was good at that time. And now, well, everything get different.
Yeah, it just boom. And I feel as though at least launching a band is a huge undertaking, right?
Yeah.
What were some of the challenges in terms of managing a Juve band? Because you have literally all year. You can tell me about the process. Like, what was the preparation like? Because Carnival is once a year. So was the
Yeah.
preparation like every year for the Juve?
Well, we get the design. We bring it to the committee. We tweak. We change. We get the name. We change, and then until we come to the all right
An agreement.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, and then we send it to the tailor, seamstress, get it done, organize band launch, And while that going on, we ordering stuff to come in. We linking with sponsorship.
So the years of experience have taught you how to, you know,
Yeah,
the steps by now.
no, it's like, yeah, but
like
at that time, cool, we didn't do this, cool, we didn't do that.
Trial and
And it's
error.
always a last minute thing, you
Yeah.
know, but it's just something you have to always keep focus on. And what we just always say in our committee is we want the people to experience, but we would like to go somewhere, pay our money and experience.
Right. You have
You
to
know?
give a good
So
experience.
we want to give a good experience. So we always try to give what we know. If you go to a party or we're going to play Juve, what we want. We want drinks mustn't done. So we always make sure drinks don't finish on
Right.
the road. You know what I mean? Breakfast and
You're
all
making
those.
sure the ladies looking good.
Yeah, making sure security tight
Right.
and all those things. Because that is what we would like if we go into play in a band.
Correct.
You want to feel safe. You want to know you're getting your money's worth and you're enjoying yourself.
I think it's safe to say that you guys have been consistent, at least with the quality of the experience.
Yeah, and
quality
that
of
is the next
Juve.
challenging part. To always be consistent, and we reach to the point right now where we're not really selling a Juve costume anymore. We're selling a Juve experience anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it have a lot of people now, they don't even care what color or what we come in
Jump
with.
high, jump low.
Yeah, they come in because they know about the experience and they come in
Right.
for the experience. You know, so we always try to have a good experience anyway.
And I'm glad you said that. I want to ask, like, what is special about the experience that you feel you have been able to retain a loyal fan base because I've gone to, as in a random lime in Shogunas.
Yeah.
The person lives Shogunas. They don't party, they don't lime again.
Yeah.
But they know carnival coming. So everybody talking about parties and thinking, well, no matter what has been, Juve with Dev. I'm like, Dev? Like, yeah, that's a band from. So he's trying to explain to me,
Yeah.
as a South girl, you don't have to tell me about that. So I'm asking him, like, how? Jump high, jump low. He playing with Dev.
Yeah.
Even to, I'm not sure y'all do Borough as well.
Yeah, we do borrow
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
going point Borough, but he's not doing anything else.
Yeah.
No other parties for the Borough, no other parties for the carnival,
yeah.
but he has to be there. So what do you think is unique to that experience that has maintained the fan base?
I would say we try our best at customer service. You know, so we always try to deal with everybody individually and hear the cry, hear the one, still try to alter something that they find not fitting good and just try to please the
You're treating them well. You're treating everybody good.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And what people like is that we could be going back home sun hot and they could still come and get something at the bar to drink.
Right.
Before we close off to pull off,
Right.
they could still get something like that. So and maybe because we have tight security, we always
It's a
try,
safe experience.
Yeah, we always try to pay without chinks on
Security.
Yeah, we try not to chinks on security and Europe people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And make sure everybody have a good time, have a good experience.
Right.
You know, so you might have a problem and you see a committee member, you could just reach out to them and they will try to help you on the road in whatever way, even by the mask too. When they come to register or when they come to collect your costume. You know, so the customer service I feel is the number one thing that has people coming back
Yeah.
along with the vibes.
Along with the vibes.
Along with the vibes, yeah. The band jumping from start. I wouldn't say from start, but maybe from
From
the
the right
string,
point.
from the first
right.
string.
Right.
Yeah.
From the first string is a vibe.
You know what I mean? In the first half of it's swinging.
Well, tell us briefly. I feel as though, at the end of the day, you are the face.
Yeah.
But nobody's as good as their team without
Yeah.
the team. Tell us, what is that team composition like? Who's the driving force behind the
driving force by any
the
team?
Juve band?
I would say my mom. She's the driving force behind the band. I would say my whole family, but my mom in particular.
Right.
She's make sure everything. So even self we forget something, she sharp on everything. She have everything done.
Right.
Back.
Right.
And the whole Dev's Barbershop crew, the whole team, everybody. It's harder now on me as an artist. So we're on Carnival, closer to Carnival, there's more shows. So
you need a sound
so I
team.
hardly there. So yeah, and I just want to big up my team for always holding it down. When I running from show to show, tired time It's just a pass and say hi
Yeah.
and move again, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So and everybody, I don't even matter to look around my shoulder again because everything is just a phone call away,
Right.
you know, and right
And
now
everybody understands
everybody
what they're supposed to
understand what
do.
they're supposed to do. But why did you say the king of the Juve, boy, the music king? Why did you say that?
I said that because
Because of the Juve man?
of the Juve ban, and we will get into that. Like it has become your trademark, even for the sound that you put out.
Right.
So we could segue now because it is established that you successfully been putting on the Juve ban,
Yeah.
right? You have a sound team, and then somewhere along the line, you decided, 2011 to be exact, you decided, I'm going to try my hand as an artist.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that?
Well, but before we go there, a lot of people think that King of the Juve came from me singing Juve songs.
Oh, okay.
Right? But that's why I asked you because you know me a long time. So that
Yes.
was that. Because I know you will say that because of the Juve band.
Correct.
And that's where the name came from. Right? Every year, a crew will always come and say, boy, I feel you see King of the Juve, boy. For next year again, boy. I know by that time, man, it's bad. So it's all going to hug up and boy. And it always stick with me, and every year they'll come and say it.
You're hearing that. You're hearing that from
them.
Right.
From the masqueraders. And I was like, you know what? I'm doing a Juve song. I'll put that in it. But I always had it in my mind. Anytime I go and write a Juve song, I will put King of the Juve in it.
Right.
Only because they gave me that name. So the King of the Juve name.
It's not self-proclaimed.
Yeah, it's
it
not.
literally came from the people.
It literally came from the Juve. The real Juve, not me singing Juve songs.
I feel like if you're from South, especially,
Yeah.
you would understand that transition.
Yeah,
It just made sense.
Yeah.
And then, like, naturally, you're making songs that would...
Yeah, I'm making songs for the band now.
You're making songs for the band, correct?
Yeah.
So, there was always a desire to put out a Juve song. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So, every year hearing it. No, but my vibe was always a Juve kind of style. If you even remember, my second song, which was Iron Man, I always had a Juve vibe now. And 2 years after, I didn't do any Juve songs. I did different kind of songs.
Right.
And I keep hearing that.
You see,
So I
you
said
keep
next
calling
time,
back to
I keep
that.
hearing King of the Juve every year. Juve finish.
Yeah.
That same crew would always come and say it. And I said, the next time I write a Juve song, don't matter what, I'm going to put King of the Juve in the song. And that was the year 2018 Carnival.
I would like to say that you have successfully coined that sound as it relates to that Juve sound.
Yeah.
You know, like we will talk about Ira. There's a unique sound. Everybody know the energy that takes in behind that.
Yeah.
It might a Cass. You know the energy that takes in that. And I mean, I think it's not something easy to do because it now makes you unique.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I want there for.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in a negative way to play in a box, but the reality, it works. It fits. Being the king of the Juve and then making that type of music. But then at the same time, are you ever tempted to like switch it up? Like you don't want to be limited. You don't want to be placed in a box.
Yeah, I did switch it up. I have a song called Paradise that I released in 2018. There's a kind of fuse, a kind of soca fuse. I did plenty songs I did.
You switched it up.
That was switch it up. You know
But
what I
you
mean?
feel as though, like, what you feel like the people want from you?
People want a raspy, dark kind of.
The beat drop.
Yeah, that kind of, you know, the word that's from Dev. And every year I'll always try to give them one, but I'll still show them my versatility. I can still do other stuff. You know what I mean? I don't just have to song one way all the time.
Correct.
You know what I
Because
mean?
there's no limitation.
Because I switched it up this year with Tongue in Juve. The song is called I Don't Know. It's a Juve song, but it's a sweet, like up and mine, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's still a Juve vibe.
Yeah.
The song still have plenty vibe.
Right.
Can't just leave it. No, that's nice.
So, tapping into the industry, because we are going from barber. You were into the promotions. You successfully had the band.
But before we go there, as we on the Juve, right? I'm launching my Juve band
Let's talk about the fact
this
that
Saturday,
the band launches
the
is coming.
18th of January, this Saturday, at Carnival City. Tickets are $100. You pay more by the door.
Right.
So I'm inviting you and the whole team to come through.
You all heard it here first.
Saturday,
The band
18th of
launches
January.
Saturday, the 18th
Of January
of January
2025
2025
at Carnival City.
at Carnival City. Kicking off, but doors open
At 9, we're going from 9 till 3 a.m.
9 till 3, $100 more at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to be there. What's the theme of the band this year? You want any hints? You have any hints?
AI. yeah. AI generation is the name of the band this year.
Right.
That's
And
the
then even for the
presentation.
band launch, they are the loyalists who are always there.
Yeah,
Correct?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, you have a very loyal fan base and very admirable because things tend to longevity
Yeah.
is rare because
Yeah.
they have no shade. Bands come, bands go, and
Yeah.
they're still there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So congratulations on successfully having a reputable,
Yeah.
growing band that people look forward to.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. And thanks to all the supporters.
Yeah.
Every year.
Pick up you.
Yeah, and people who come in every year with 2 more people and 3 more people. You know, all the foreigners who's coming to the for the band. Thank you very much. Big up on yourself, and I still wanna say big up to the Devil's Barbershop crew who was working hard behind the scenes.
Pick up y'all.
Big up y'all.
Right. So, what was the experience going into the industry? Because people tend to limit you. People tend to think, focus on this. Like, were there hurdles to be accepted and recognized as an artist, like to be taken seriously as an artist?
Yeah. Coming as a barber, coming in, because remember, I know everybody from since before. You know, all the promoters, everybody. And coming in as a barber, it was like, yeah, boy, get popular. You do nothing, you drop a song, it catch, you know. And a lot of them still think that I still work in the shop now, not knowing I doing this thing full time. I do this for real.
Right.
You know, so that was the challenge at that time. Now everybody thought I was going to still be here. You know what I mean? He's just doing it because he's popular and he could do it. You know, and then I realized I just had to show them, and that is just how life is. You know, it's something I just had to prove yourself. You have to stamp your name for people to really know that, all right, you're taking him serious now.
Because your career literally spans, it's over 10 years.
Yeah.
It's 13 years.
Yeah.
13 years now. Again, the longevity. Successfully having the band, and then you could easily say you're a seasoned soca artist
It's
now.
not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Every year to get a hit. It's not easy.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of artists make it look easy. You know what I mean? They make it look easy, but it's not easy. You have to really focus and get the people what they want. You know what I mean? Some people just have it naturally, and some people just have to work hard to make sure they get it.
Yeah.
And I am one of those people who make sure and work hard
To get it.
to get it, you know?
Yeah.
So I do told feelings, they implement song this year. All right, I'll go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, but why do you think that happens though?
It's just not good enough for the other songs that out there that year.
Yeah.
Or,
The vibe.
Yeah, or you didn't promote it good enough. You get lost. You get lost with the amount of songs coming out. And you didn't like make people aware of it. Or it just maybe it wasn't strong enough.
But what is your formula now? After all these years, because it would be trial and error. What is the formula now? Okay.
Formula?
We had to know the formula because
I
at the
didn't
end of the
even know
day,
if it's our formula.
You don't know.
I just go in with my vibe. And sometimes it's just, I might catch a topic from home. And I go in the studio and say, tell Ato, I say, Ato, waiting for this topic, waiting for this line, waiting for this hook. Yeah, I like it. Nah, I like it. How you go and sing it? How you feel? And then we build from there. or we just scrap it. You know what I mean? Because ideas always coming sometime 12 in the night. I get listen to rhythm. And when I watch the time is about 3 o'clock, I know we don't sleep because of vibes in it. I don't want to get no vibe. But I wouldn't really say formula. My formula is just to create strong hooks.
Right. That's a formula.
Yeah, create strong hooks.
That's the formula
Yeah,
there.
that is-
You
that
like when I say create a strong hook for the people
For the people.
to sing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, something that will not just a sing along, something strong. The words must
It can
be
hit,
strong.
memorable.
Yeah.
But who are some of the producers? Is it that you know for a fact this is somebody who you're constantly working with, or a team that you're constantly working with,
Yeah.
or it's all over?
Both.
Both.
Both is who I work with, who I do all my recordings by. Well, most of my recordings, I would say 90% of my recordings would be 5 Line Productions, as in Pleasantville.
Right.
Otto Williams, he's the engineer there. So most of my voice will be there.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do all my vocals there. But the rhythms will be coming from different studios. You know, so my boy Boogie out in Harlem, he will send Mill Beats, Bevon, whoever,
So, but
men from up the islands, whoever wants to send the rhythm,
Right.
I'll voice it there. If I out the country, if I like in New York, I'll go by Future. I'll go by a guy that's called Man. I'll go different places.
they're very
If I-
open.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of the
yeah,
day,
yeah.
you know.
But it's easier
Yeah.
instead of the drive to, like we say, Dago or Twin City or whatever. I could just voice it here and send it here.
Right.
Yeah.
So, at what point in time, because I would imagine you're now getting in, people don't necessarily know you.
Yeah.
At what point in time you felt as though, well, yeah, boy, they're messing with me, or the acceptance there as me as an artist, as a soca artist, like what was the most memorable thing that tell you, I feel I have something here.
Meaning like I feel like I know now, like they
Yeah,
know
like
me.
you feel as though the acceptance is there. Dev is a soca artist. And the people love Dev as the king of the Juve.
When I
a
sang,
soca artist.
when I sang, Big Batty Girl, Chip and Dip, Do Bother Me, when I drinking rum. That year, that was 2022.
And you felt like,
That year is when I really say, well, yeah. You know, I would never say I'm inside, because you're never really inside.
Right.
You have to always keep yourself inside.
oh, I'll take it end up
Yeah,
outside.
so all I could end up back outside. You know, so I just try to always come with something good. I'll tweak, listen, and I always constantly working. I don't ever stop. We don't ever stop. Record whole year. We don't ever stop. So, like this year, we recorded songs for St. Lucia. We did More Meat Than Rice that I have this year that we dropped that in June. You know, so we always...
So you're catering for the other carnivals as well.
Yeah. But then I would look at it as if you say you love music, how you need doing one song out of 365 days. You know what I mean?
And if this is your bread and butter, or if this is your calling.
Yeah. You know, so and then not everybody might be fortunate to always be in a studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just take advantage of that, and a producer, he understand that we building something, and he's be right there with me too. Let me go, and he pushing through, and so we always recording. So sometimes when it's time to release songs, we have about 10 songs to choose from, 10 songs, 12 songs. You know, some of these songs you hear now is from since in COVID that we recorded and just have there. You know, I still have songs from in COVID that might drop this year or next season or something like that, but we have a lot of music and still music coming. I'm meeting music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned, COVID we were down for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
2020, 2021. And clearly it was cooking in the lab. Because 2022 is when they dropped those 3 songs.
Yeah.
So like what was that? What was the mental headspace like?
That was 2022 for
Yeah.
2023 Carnival.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was coming out of us being on lockdown. We were on
Yeah,
lockdown
yeah.
2020, 2021, back in, back out.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure we had a carnival for 2022.
22 was the year when I had the pods and thing.
Right, the pods.
Right, so
None
it
of
came
real-
out that year,
Right.
later down 2022 for 2023
2023.
carnival.
Which is our real, when we were back on the scene in full fledged.
Yeah.
What was that process like? Because I feel as though a lot of people, the COVID worked for them or it worked against them.
Yeah.
Right? But bringing that type of quality music, what was the process? What was the mindset like during
It
that
was
COVID
hard,
period?
it was hard because music is inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And it had no inspiration in COVID, right? You can't party, you know. So it was kind of hard until you kind of get accustomed to what really going on, and you start to really go deep in your memory, and then the little hideaway zest and everything at that time was kind of helpful, and so
Right.
you might just see like the artist running out, you know, just to get a little inspiration.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard, and again, the inspiration you're inside, everybody lock up, you don't really know what to sing about, you kind of more in that depressing mode kind of thing, you know. So that time was kind of difficult, but we pushed through and we had some hitters. Yeah, in that time, we created some hitters in that time.
So that was in 2022. What are these? What could the people expect from you? Because you've released your songs already for 2025.
Yeah, I have 3 songs out right now.
Uh-huh.
I Don't Know, More Meat Than Rice, and Don't Underrate We.
So you want to give us a little something? The pressure. I see it like,
No.
Well, tell us.
Them gyal and them showing off their bumper.
Hey,
More meat than rice, them gyal and them exposing their bumper.
hey,
More meat than rice, this thing looking big like it's a hamper.
hey, more meat than rice.
Oh, you pick it up fast.
Come on. So that's a strong hook.
Yeah, that is hook there.
More meat than rice.
And the other one is you was mine when I reach in the juve.
That's the wine
Down
up
in
song.
the juve,
That's the grind up
girl. I love
song.
how your mind and go down there.
Hey.
Wine and go down there, girl. Watch how you sit and you're sexy. Down in the juve, girl. You may know I'm the king of the juve. King of the juve,
You sing on
girl.
mash up.
I
Mash
don't
up.
want no other girl is you I want. Pull up. Yeah, man.
So you got mash up 2025. Safe to say.
Well, I'm pushing.
You're pushing.
You know. There are a lot of good music. A lot of good music this year. You know, big up to all the artists, them, because artists will be working hard. People that just see the now side when they're on stage and think, but artists will be working
Yeah.
hard and long hours now. So big up all the artists who will release the music for the 2025, everybody contribution. You know what I mean? But just keep pushing the music, and I really about pushing soca, not as a competition. You know, so I just still cheer on artists when they're doing good. You know what I mean?
But we are all human, right? And I'd like to know, and I asked it even to our last guest, because I feel as though it definitely is a valid question. How does it feel like you're cooking in the lab? You're cooking all year, because they said this is what you do. You're doing it full time. And then you come with the diversity, you come on a certain level, a certain energy, and then you have this wicked season with everybody bringing a certain caliber of music. How does that feel sometimes as an artist? I don't mean like this year. It could be any year. So sometimes feel overshadowed just by the popularity
Of the other songs?
Of our other song.
No, well, not me. That is all that is part of the fun for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you just have to really believe in your music. You have to stand up by your thing. You know what I mean? So I going out there confident same way and sing my song, push my thing, because sometimes songs are just creep up on you, you know.
Yeah.
And
The
now-
slow builders.
Yeah, and now in with technology, like now, it's bap. You sing here now, and before you reach home, people done posting what other people done put up.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So it's just to go there, and then one video could go viral, and then that same song you holding your head down. So, hey boy, like I ain't do good this year, but like them songs better than mine, and your head down.
Yeah. But it don't make any sense.
No. You have to be confident with your thing and go there and sing your thing.
And it's so global now. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just, carnival season, but so much people have their eyes on us and listening, their ears
Yeah.
on us. So it's like, you hear somebody say, my tune for the season was so. I may not be the most popular.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you really have to have that confidence and that faith in yourself.
And then the song mightn't be big here, or it mightn't play at all here. And then you
mash
getting
up the
calls
islands.
from some other country or some other islands that is the song that them going with.
Yeah.
You know, so music is just, how I just look at it, just do what you feel. You know what I mean? And just always keep growing, always keep learning. Listen to the people, watch the energy, because same how trends just change. You have to watch the people. That is a kind of you have to watch them and time them.
Yeah.
You know, you have to know.
And Trini people.
Yeah, you're real funny, you know.
Funny.
So I just go in and say what I have to say. 'Cause I know some people might be frightened to say certain things. And I would say it. So like when I sang this song last year, them been spending no money. That people afraid to tell the partners them that. God, every time in life we never have, girl. Like you say, girl, you never have. God, and you're working.
Right.
You know? So
Relatable.
So you might not have to say it, you could just say, listen to
that
them
tune.
say that you're like,
Yeah,
let's shoot
run
up.
that
Run that
tune.
tune. You understand? So
Like the don't bother me when I drinking rum. That's a real feeling.
That's our next thing. People want to tell a friend, oh God, I just come to relax it.
You want to tell the man, you want to tell the girl.
You know?
Relax.
So I always try to keep it relatable, same here, and just get the people them the vibes.
Do you feel like being on the right rhythm is a make or break?
Yeah.
For what you might consider a successful season?
Yeah. And who knows which is the right rhythm?
So you tell me. You tell me like
No, who knows?
Who knows how the rhythm will perform?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows until the time comes.
Yeah, but we know it bad. We know it bad.
We catching a vibe.
But somebody in our next studio have a rhythm too, and them know it bad. You know?
And I feel as though that's how everybody feels about their music or their rhythm or their song.
Yeah, but there's some bad rhythm. And then you mightn't get called for that rhythm. So you might just hear the rhythm and then release and like,
and they could jump on the rhythm for yourself.
Oh, nobody ain't called me. Oh, they ain't called me. Oh, they ain't called King Aju on this one, boy.
Yeah.
You know? And I would just laugh it off. But that's how it does go. That's how it does go sometimes.
So,
But sometimes I go for what I want. So like the rhythm jam, I heard that going to St. Lucia in my driver car. And he was playing from a mixtape. So it was new. And when I reached the airport, reached the St. Lucia hotel thing, and we went back out in the night to Lime and get some drinks, I heard it playing. So I was singing what I remembered just from South to thing in the corner. And the St. Lucians were like, how you know that? This rhythm now come out. I said, but I know hear that coming here. You know? When I reached back through and that rhythm just hit in my head, beating.
right.
And I just say, nah boy. And I call to get the contact. Call. And then I finally get the contact. And it so happened nobody knew the producer. Because
Right.
I think that was his first rhythm. He was now 17 or 18 or something.
Right.
You know, big up the G6, RIP. He died, I think that was in the COVID or 2022, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and so there's the artist who gave me the number and promoted him, and that was the street that other rhythms that I heard, and I know I was song good on this. I hear myself on this. And
Yeah, and it.
So I now waiting to see if they would call. I will call and reach out. It's two things. It's that yes
Or no.
or no. Or they may say, pass song on it, and if you like it, you can you'll put you on if you don't like it.
So you don't take anything personally.
Nothing personal. Nothing. Can't take anything. But that is plenty. That might be a downfall.
Yeah. Not
You
taking
know?
it personally.
Yeah, you can't take it personal. Because if somebody tell you, I don't, but you still have to wait out, because somebody might say, nah, I ain't really like that song. And that end up one of the biggest song.
And that's just the nature of the game. Because you won't always know what's the right decision and the right
You know,
choice.
but if somebody who in the game a while and, you know, you could take that advice. You have to know if it making sense. But he could be seeking your best interest. He or she. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad if they say, nah, I don't like that line. Find a harder line.
Right. Since you have mastered a certain sound, right? Not that you're not diverse, but it's a calling. You the Juve, right? Is it easy, or is there a willingness or a desire to collaborate? Because I don't feel, if I think about Juve, yeah, there are certain artists who might push that vibe.
Yeah.
But just like, do you feel as though, like, is there a desire to collaborate with certain artists to push that type of energies for like a mashup tune?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mashup vibe?
I out for that.
You're open to that?
I open to collaborations. You know, but it just be sometimes it gets so hectic. They might send something to somebody, and then the timing and the amount of things they have going on.
It just don't
It just
collide.
So I don't really force the energy with music.
Right.
You know, so if it didn't happen this year, it could happen next year. You know what I mean? I don't really force the energy. So, and that is how I work with music. So if I'm not really catching nothing on this rhythm, or I really love the rhythm, I rest it down for a little bit, come back to it. You know, so I believe music is vibe and energy.
Yeah. But as a soca artist, what would be what is like a goal for you? Like a serious desire as an artist?
I just say that.
Like,
Short-term goal. I'm doing my first Juve concert.
very good.
I do my first Juve concert.
A Juve concert.
Yeah, a Juve concert. So it's a Juve party concert style. You know, so.
But what does that mean for the audience? Like, what do you mean by concert style?
Okay, so let me just give you the date first.
Right.
It's on the 16th of February,
Right.
2025 at Skinner Park. So the early bird tickets are 2-on-1 ladies, 400. Single ladies, 250.
2-on-1 ladies, 400.
400. And if you want a single ticket for ladies, 250.
250.
Single male, 300.
Right.
And that is the side we call it the dungeon.
The dungeon.
Which is the dirty side.
The Juve
And
side.
right. And in the Juve now, in the kingdom, because it's called Welcome to the Kingdom.
So we have the dungeon and we have the kingdom.
No. We in the
Welcome
kingdom.
to the kingdom,
Yeah.
and you have the dungeon
And have the courtyard.
and the courtyard,
So
right?
the courtyard is where I'm doing a section where it wouldn't have any paint and
So you have the
and the
option to be
water.
clean in the party.
yeah,
Right.
clean in the kingdom.
Clean in
So
the
the
kingdom.
question you asked earlier
Yeah.
about what I mean concert style. When I see you on the 16th of February from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m., you'll see what I mean. So make sure I get those tickets and come out.
So
Come and support.
3 a.m. Saturday morning,
No, that would be a Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sunday
Yeah,
morning.
no better place to do it than in South.
Done so.
So, you know, Skinner Park is the venue.
And this is you tapping back into the
The goals.
And because but when would you say it was the last event? The last event you as Dev, the brand, would have put on?
No, this is my first.
This is literally a first.
First, yeah. All the other events that I had was under Dev's Barbershop crew.
Right.
But this is my first event as an artist.
Right.
So all the years we doing the Juve.
That's under the brand of Dev's
I'll
Barbershop.
perform in the band launch and them thing.
Right.
You know, but guys under Dev's Barbershop, guys who come in and supporting the
team.
band. You know what I
Right.
mean? So now I expanding now as an artist and doing my own show as an artist.
Well, congratulations
My first show.
in advance.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I know I'll get the support of all my South people.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of fans all over the country too. And
Yes.
I just wishing them all the best on the way down the highway.
So what surprises
Today.
you have? What surprises you have for them? No, no hints is crazy.
No hints.
No hints.
Stay tuned. You can stay tuned to my page.
Right.
DevOfficial _ on Instagram. You'll get all the information there. And the surprises will be, you'll see some of the surprises
So
on the
the
page.
sneak peeks.
On the page, yeah.
Right. And where can everybody get their tickets?
Tickets right now is on Island E, the early birds, and you'll get the physical tickets in outlets. So we still deciding
Which outlet?
which outlets we.
But obviously, by the barbershop.
Yeah, by that's our shop. Obviously, committee members. I could tell you now. Marcus International, Papi's Waterhole, and that's all I could give you for now.
For right
but
now.
we're still adding more
outlets. Okay.
To the
Well, I wish you all the best on that endeavor. I know it will be anything
it's plenty,
you touch.
Yeah, it's plenty work right now going on, because it's live band and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Because I think I know what you mean by concert style, but I want the people to know.
Yeah,
because it really gives a whole different experience, like a production. Rather than just a party, artists just running out, you just have a DJ.
Yeah,
I'm
so
assuming you want to give an elevated experience.
Yeah, full production.
Right.
And you trying to make it look like a coming to the kingdom. And that kind of vibe. Stick to the team and give the people. And it's a wear white. It's a wear white. And you can bring a cooler also.
We're touching to these details. So it's a cooler party.
Cooler.
Bar obviously included, right?
Yeah, the bar there too. So you can come into cooler.
Sunday morning, 3 a.m.
It's
a wear white.
16th of February.
Right. Sunday the 16th, 3 a.m. Wear white. Ladies 2-on-1. We have the tickets for the guys. Early bird tickets are out.
Yeah.
Island E, but we have some outlets there. Papi's Waterhole as of right now.
Yeah.
Dev's Barbershop.
And Marcus International.
Marcus International. Skinner Park.
Dungeon.
Welcome to
Dungeon. That's where all the paint and everything going on.
The whole experience.
And then we have a section there, the courtyard, that is for who want to stand up and pose and keep it cute and still want to support. Because I know some people don't really want to come out in the juve.
Yeah. Outside of the juve.
And the paint and thing and water. So I cater for them too. I mean, so they could have a little section where they could still enjoy the show. But I know next year, please God,
right?
Those same people will be in the dungeon. When they see the action, when they see the action going on there.
Well, welcome to the kingdom. So we have the band launch this Saturday, correct?
The 18th.
The 18th.
January,
January, $100, Carnival City.
Yeah.
This is for the band. We're launching the band.
And that is Gulf City Mall, for who don't know where Carnival City is.
Not because you're not from South, that don't mean you all can come down for the band launch.
Yeah,
like, get it together. And if it is you never experienced the South Juve,
they come down, man.
Come down. I could vouch for the band. Come down. It's a safe experience, a great experience. Ask anybody. Check out Dev's pages. We have. How could the people contact you as an artist?
As an artist, you could email me at devsbookings, devs with a S, bookings with a S at gmail.com. Devsbookings@gmail.com.
Okay.
Or they could send a DM to the Instagram page, devofficial_.
How do you feel? Because I feel like it's exciting how much you have going on, right? And I feel as though that's what you have to do. And you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah. So, but the adrenaline has always be there.
Yeah.
Don't feel you might see me smiling, but inside, I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always a thrill, and then when you see it execute, well, all your hard work, all the nights that you didn't get to sleep, everything pay off now. So that's be the reward at the end.
Well, I will say you've been doing a great job in terms of like the longevity, keeping a clean reputation and slate, good vibes, good energy, and wishing you the best in those endeavors. And thank you for coming here today, because I feel as though there's so much that persons don't know about the artists.
And we could talk here for long.
We could talk here forever.
But we're still trying to just run through. But it's a real thing we could talk about still.
Yeah.
But I could come back for part 2.
You could come back for part 2. And we could continue, because it's just good vibes. And what I would like to round off with is like, what would you want in terms of, what would you want people to know? Or what do you want people to take away as you as the artist? Like what do you want to represent in terms of as a person, as an artist, like, okay, in our certain industry, and then even say your supporters?
I just want to be known as the humble guy from Koke, who been elevating, who been inspiring all the youths of them. We just trying to just do the best and I just trying to be the best dev that I could be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Always try to listen out to the fans, always reach out to them, and never too big for the fans. So no matter how I climb the ladder, I will still be the same person, grounded. You know what I mean? And keeping my fans close, because without the fans,
Nobody.
no dev.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So the goal is just really to push the soca music global. You know, and I just glad to be a part of it. You know what I mean? We want to see it win a Grammy, so we just need to do things now for it to get there.
Yeah.
You know, and I just glad to be a part and always bringing my contribution, and I appreciate the love. So that is how me really going every year. The fans are still always showing that support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Dev, you're going good.
Yeah.
You know, so just good vibes and good energy. When you see Dev, don't afraid to say hi, take a picture, old talk. You
That's
know
the
what I
love
mean?
of the community, you know, the
Yeah.
pokey.
Yeah, so you know, good vibes, and I must say big up to all my fans and supporters, friends, family, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you, Dev, for coming. This was the second episode of Dai Good Soca. Stay tuned for more.
Somebody say, oh, God.